Yes, so we've been watching the computer models now coming into agreement of a merging of a couple of pieces of energy. What that means is that we do think the Mid-Atlantic, I think Virginia up to New York City, we stand a chance at seeing some of this snow. How much is unclear. We're going to, get fine-tuned as we get closer to that, but that comes through Sunday into Monday. So just a heads up when it's cold and then you get some snow. Your local weather in 30 seconds. First, though, the Sunny Cities, sponsored by CarMax. Is the epitome of taking lemons and making lemonade. Watch what happens here. It's a time lapse, obviously, but they're making art in the snow.
A palm tree?
That's a palm tree. Full palm tree and a hammock.
Clever.
Very clever.
Laid out.
Thank you for that, Ginger. We needed that.
Little something from the file of that can't be real, but it is.
Wow.
That's a swamp in Virginia Beach.
Wow.
Natural oils on a still day, clear day. You can see that rainbow from the oil, from the decaying vegetation.
Thank you, Ginger.
You're welcome.
Coming up here, could it be 100?
It is getting even colder in the Northeast, Ginger.
Even colder, I will give you that. We're not going to be winning when it comes to temperature. Black Mountain, North Carolina, very windy, up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts. We'll feed tomorrow morning, Albany 1 below. Your local weather in 30 seconds. First, though, the cold cities, sponsored by Burlington. When you over here, where St. Louis is highlighted, that is the next storm. So it's going to all start tomorrow in the plains. It's going to move across Saturday. This is a weekend snowstorm if you're in Kansas City, central Illinois, or central Indiana. You could end up with 3 to 6 inches, especially the closer you are to that rain-snow line. I think you'll get some of those really heavy bands. And then by Sunday, the Mid-Atlantic starts. So I think northern Virginia into Delaware, you're going to get snow. How much snow and how far north it reaches is all going to depend on the exact track of the storm. We're going to keep looking at it, and I'll give you a much bigger update tomorrow. Cecilia.
Gonna be a cold one. Okay, thanks, Ginger. We've got a map. Over to you, Ginger.
Oh, let's do this. A little GMA moment. This one from Cedarville, Arkansas. I think that this video actually represents me and probably a lot of us when we realize tomorrow is Friday. Michael, now this is your problem.
Yes, it's my problem. I got to steal these two. I know you're the sharing type, so I'm going to take your husband and Kelly along with me. I don't have dubs coming out of my armpit. I'm going to take them with me because they're going to be on GMA Day, so we got to go, people. Coming up this afternoon, we'll see you.
All right, coming up, too, right here on this program, the final results of our new Insta living room. Stay with us.
I know. Well, people think we're married all the time, and we just go along with it. So, like, oh, how long you guys been together for? I'm like, oh, my gosh, it's so hard to separate work and love. Yes. And, like, honey, where's my shake weight, by the way? Because I can't find it around the house. And we'll just go through, and we'll just go. I'm going to pass these roses out.
Actually, I'm kind of the third wheel. Actually, when after the show, Ben and Kyle and I, my husband, we'll go to dinner and whatnot, and I'm the third wheel.
Because they get along that well. Thank you so much. They get along very well. You have to check your local listings to see where and when Pickler and Ben, believe me, I know. I'm sorry. But for now, let's go ahead and get a check a little closer to home.
Well, that was a fun morning. Hope you guys are well. Have a great day.
Thanks to our audience for being here. See you guys tomorrow.
Go to Ginger.
And I want to take you straight to the Sunny Cities, sponsored by Northwestern Mutual. Hey, Michael, and let's go ahead and start with Washington State, where more than 500,000 snowfall there to date in 10 years. Then in Oregon, waves 30-plus feet with the 58-mile-per-hour gusts at SeaTac, 72-mile-per-hour Sandy Point shores. So wanted to show you where the storm is moving next. Montana, parts of Idaho with those high wind warnings could end up with gusts to 90 miles per hour. But there are already winter storm watches popping in the Dakotas and also Minnesota into Wisconsin. That's where some of the snow would be. But this is very windy for everybody through Michigan and the Great Lakes. The Northeast eventually gets mostly rain. Let's go ahead and get a check now. A little closer to home.
I'll give you that. All right, Paul Bettany, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. It is fantastic to have you here in WandaVision, premiering Friday exclusively on Ginger. Oh my God, Disney Plus, and now we're going to Ginger. Ginger, save me from myself.
It's all right. I was following Boogergate really closely too, so I know that was confusing. Thank you, Amy. I want to get you to a new ABC comedy. Call Your Mother. That's the name of it. It stars Kyra Sedgwick as an empty nester mom. Come around to. Call Your Mother premieres tonight at 9:30 Eastern and Pacific. Plus, Kyra Sedgwick is going to join us live on GMA next Wednesday. Let's get a check now a little closer to home.
47 tomorrow.
Hey, Ginger. Hey, we have a little surprise for you. So come on out, boys. Happy birthday, Ginger.
Look at that. Oh, my sweet boy. Thank you. Oh, wow. Look at this. H, come over here, buddy. Oh, how sweet.
Beautiful.
Thank you, guys. So cute. Oh, my goodness. Look at that
You know,
cake.
obviously, the boys are supposed to be in school. We asked them to keep a secret. I want to just say, boys, great job keeping a secret.
Yes.
You guys kept this part of the secret. all Miles said yesterday was flowers and necklace. And he kept telling me that.
Ginger, we know that you are gluten-free, but don't worry, the cake that we have for you is gluten-free too. So we got a delicious cake for you.
And Adrian said it was pistachio. He told me all the details.
And it's gluten-free too.
Well, Ginger, we want to say, we love you and we want to say happy birthday and enjoy it, definitely.
Thank you. I miss you all.
And we miss you too.
We miss you too. Welcome to the best decade ever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you,
The dogs
Ginger.
are in here. Oh, Brando, don't eat that.
That's parenting, everybody. Coming up, we have the couple who lost nearly 200 pounds by sticking together. They're Ginger. Hey, Ginger.
Michael, much needed rain in Southern California. Look at this. They also had a half-inch of rain, some lightning there. That storm moving east, some severe storms in the plains. But the bitter cold is going to settle in again here tomorrow morning. Your local weather in 30 seconds. First, the sunny cities, sponsored by Subaru. Damaging winds for Kansas and Oklahoma tonight, but for Colorado and New Mexico, it's up to 10 inches of snow in some areas. Then look at this. This is from plus inches. All right, coming up, that major victory. Good morning, Michael. I know we've got to start with Kentucky because they have been on the rise as far as the rivers goes. And there's not a lot of rain on the way for that part of the country, at least not in the immediate future. But these flood warnings are going to stick around until the rivers start to recede. So we'll keep an eye on that. And when things do start to change, it looks like a little pattern shift next week. Let's go ahead and get a check now a little closer. Who's ready for an spring moment? All right, well, I'll give you one. That feels good, and so will this. A big ridge of warm air is going to slide east. It's going to move through the Great Lakes as we go through the end of this week into the weekend, and then look at New York City, nearly 60 by early next week. Let's get a check now a little closer to home.
April 1st, we say, good morning, Ginger. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Robin. This is not a prank. This is Appalachia, New York, near Binghamton. Actually, Erie has it a little bit. We do have more that's on the way, 2 to 5 inches overall. Some places got a little bit more as this pulls out through the day today. It's going to usher in some super cold air. We have freeze warnings from Tulsa all the way to Georgetown, Delaware. Let's get that warm city sponsored now by Walmart.
Let's go to Ginger.
How about this neighborhood in Bethesda, Maryland, George? Just gorgeous. 1,200 cherry trees lined there. Some great weather, but a cold blast is coming, and it's not slowing down. All the way into the southeast, it's going to go. I mean, look at the wind chills by tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Atlanta will feel sub-freezing. Look at Asheville at 13, 17 Pittsburgh, only 8 up in New England. Oof. All right, stay warm, everyone. Let's get a check a little closer. Michael caught this one, and just like a rainbow, you've got little prisms, right? The water droplets in fog that can disperse that light. Oh, so pretty. All right, let's go ahead and get a check now a little closer to home.
Car is going to be worth something one day.
And every time, hey, good morning, everybody. Every time I see one of those cards, I buy one of yours, Michael, I promise. Anywhere from Nebraska down to Texas, Alpine, Texas is included in the red flag warnings. Look at this fire video. This is from New Mexico, so we've got some serious fire concerns. Three Rivers fire, 4,000 acres, mandatory evacuations in place, and also that flag fire is still going. The evacuations there, that's 1,400 acres, 0% contained. All right, let's get to that Tuesday trivia now, sponsored by Audible.
Audible is
heavy-duty pickup trucks.
Looking good in the showroom there. I thought it was almost like going to do like a commercial for
Come
Toyota.
on down.
Toyota of Marin. That's it. Thank you very much, Becky, as always. Good information. Good information you shared with us.
Ginger.
And you know what, Michael? My little guy, who's 3, would still put his head behind a pillow and call that hiding. His body's always out. It's very easy. Anyway, how about we talk about, it's damp and cool this morning, so it's hard to imagine that we're going to see temperatures in the 80s. Yes, by tomorrow in a lot of places, and Thursday. Look at this. That summer-like warmth will threaten or at least come close to some of the records that are from anywhere in Iowa over to Michigan. But as it slides east, I think you'll not only feel the warmth building, but you'll also feel the humidity building. So in a place like Philadelphia where you'll get close to 90, I think by Thursday you'll be like, huh, this feels like summer. All right, that's the big picture. Let's get a check a little closer to home.
at 8:20.
You take it over. When's the last time you went on a picnic?
I had to be a kid, so it's been a long time, and I think it was like apples and cheese. That was about all that was in that basket. But you could do it in the next couple of days because beautiful here, at least in the mid-Atlantic and Northeast, as that warm front lives through, and here on my deck. So I am looking forward to the sunshine we're going to have in the forecast, but also it comes with pollen, and that has been not only high, but growing the count. Ooh. Well, this segment is sponsored by Zyrtec, and pollen has been high in Richmond, Virginia, too. Andrew shared some video of his spring cleaning. Yeah, that's him brushing the yellow pollen off his deck, power washing the patio table. As he says, pollen season in the South, y'all, this is our life from April to June. And then Bradley tweeted back to that message saying, that's why yellow patio furniture and cars are the best in the area. I guess we have to do some purchasing then. All right, let's go ahead and get a check now a little closer to home.
At 8:46 with some.
We need it, I think.
Yes, indeed. Music soothes the soul.
It does.
Thank you, Amy.
Falling a lot of it for the holidays.
And the woman who called the police, that's ahead, but first, let's go to Ginger.
Yeah, Robin, you'll remember I was in San Bernardino County, California, covering one of those fires. Now there's a new brush fire called the Bruder Fire contained. The Cameron Peak Fire in Colorado, now the largest in 158,000 acres burned. Still red flag warnings, and also for the Bay Area in Northern California. All right, let's get those chilly cities. Brought to you by Verizon. Brought to you by Verizon. And TJ, I don't know if you know this, but Phoenix broke a record, not just a daily record, but they've had 144 days at 100 degrees or more this year. That broke the old record of the most, and that's more than half of the days we've had this year. Other records that were broken were listed there, but look at what's going to happen. We still have heat advisories all the way down to the Mexican border, and some of the fire weather watches starting to pop as we get into tomorrow. All right, let's get a check now a little closer to home.
Hour by hour, those temperatures go up today.
Amy, the colorful leaf out in Vermont, beautiful, and a lot of different colors on the map. Same thing when you look at this map, and now we know that September, if it felt like it was mild, well, it was the warmest September on record for the globe. Those records date back into the 1800s. Let's go ahead and get a check now a little closer.
I mean, what could be more important than the attention we pay to our education system?